Hello everyone. Today again we had a day after a holiday. And usually the day after a holiday or a non-working day is usually a bad day for me. And that's how it turned out today. In the morning, somehow my broker fires had changed their data format. So in the morning, I started getting data like this, and it started showing 3:52 a.m. When yesterday, like on 30th April, it closed down at 15:29. That was correct. But then today, the date was time was at 4.5 hours, 5.5 hours delayed. So that is essentially the UTC time only. We are 5.5 hours ahead of that, so it should have come as per this only. It should have come at 9 o'clock. So then, so because of that, there was some. There should have been a cell signal somewhere here. Yes, here, which did not come. So I wondered why, what happened. As such, it looks good, but why did the signal did not come? Then I realized that the time it was showing was something odd, like this. It was at 4 o'clock. I said, "Oh, that is why it is." So because I put up my algo to start at 9:30 a.m. So 9:37, it should have given it gave me cell, but then it did not work out because the time here was not wasn't correct. It was showing at 4 o'clock and 6 a.m. So obviously it did not work. So then I put up a query with Helgo guy with the fires guys, and let's see what happens tomorrow. But then I changed my coding so that it would come correct over here. So then after that I got another signal at 11:27. Since we missed the first signal, second signal was here 11:20, 11:19. So yeah, this is it. This is where we got it. Acha, 11:27. Oh, so 25, yeah, 27. This one, it shows over here anyway. But we entered over here, and then the market just stayed range bound. Nothing happened, and then again, it little bit. Little bit of crossing over here and it threw me out. So a loss on this. Then because it crossed and stayed over, so the my algo put me in a long position. So I had a long position. Then again it went down and algo threw me out and signal says sell off and go short. So system took a short position, and then finally at around here 15:10 it squared off because 15:15 we do have to square off intraday, so squared off. So first one loss, second one loss, third one loss, all losses today in this very narrow range. See, very tight range from what 1500 to 1507, not even half a percent range. What a nuisance is this. If you look at half hour or hourly chart, this thing may gets very clear. Just see, look at this, so small bars of 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you look at the candles instead, just look at this 1, 2, 3, 4. Even the fifth one, this also, so small bars. Imagine my market staying such a narrow range for 4 hours. This is all too frustrating. Frustrating for retailers, and it will just takes away everybody's stops, and if there are any trading stop like mine, it will take away that and won't give anything to anybody. So now I think, well, usually when this happens, then the next day afterwards, there should be trending moves. Like over here, there were 4 hours of uh, consolidation, then it gave a trending move. Then again over here, some consolidation, and then it trended 1, 2, 3, 4, and then trended. So like that. So I'm looking for. Let's see which way it goes. Does it go up or does it go down? Let's see. But today was a bad day. Chalo, no worries, my algo is doing well. But yeah, what I realized was that there were many times when the internet would stop. It happened 4 5 times or so. If I can show you somewhere, then it happened in such a way that I would just miss out. It would just stop working. We would not even know what's happening. And after that, when we realize we would have missed the signals. See over here, 11, 8, and 14. There is a drop. Then again 9 and 14. Again there is a drop over here. So all these drops create trust issues with this, and because of this my calculation gets wrong. So if you give data wrong to the Excel, then obviously the output also will be incorrect. So because of that, I have been subscribing to algo websites for long, and I always had this issue that I would not know, somehow it would just stop working. And now I realize that in the background the internet would stop working, and because of that the algo would stop working and would not even know what's happening. Right now I know, because I can see that yeah, the internet has stopped, and because of that there's a drop in data. So the signals that are coming, and the calculations that are happening are wrong. So obviously, so now this is too bad. That is why I always had trust issues with algo softwares, and I was not able to fully go on it. So now I realize that yeah, it is because of this that there's a drop in internet, and that causes all this and gives me incorrect signals. So anyway, I will have to make adjustments for that, and see what can be done for it. So I'll look into that and see if things would work smoothly with that. Otherwise, things look okay. Even with all this going on the behavior front, on the psychology part, I'm now pretty much okay. It is coming out, no FOMO or no anxiety or nothing like I will miss out a trade or I'll miss out to anything. No, I don't bother about it. But whenever I get the signal, only then I take trades. So and also none of them manually, all of them, all this, whenever I got the signals, even when the data dropped, or even when the internet dropped, I did not do anything. I just let it go, let it do by its own. So that way it's a good progress that is happening on the psychology front and the behavior front, which has been a major issue for the last many years. So since this is happening good, I think going forward, once that becomes the new habit, once it gets ingrained in the brain, I think after that I'll be able to ditch my algo even and do it manually, because then that would be much more efficient and faster. Right now it is, I'm looking for this algo, but yeah, once I'm hoping that once I'll get to this, I think maybe another 2 months or so, and it will get ingrained in the brain that that this is what we have to follow. We have to follow a system, and we have to follow things. And yes, the now the faith has come that my system is giving correct. Issue is with internet, the continuity of internet. So algo definitely works very well, far better than what you can do manually. Issue is just this internet only. So now having that resolved, having that realized, I think let this thing get ingrained and become a habit, and then the trading should be profitable. Chalo, until then, I'll keep on practicing. You guys also keep on doing whatever you are doing. Keep on practicing the right thing, and you'll get there. Chalo, then see you. Good day. Bye.